one awesome retro monster trucks ready to crown a champion here. Troublemaker top qualified with that beautiful J Concepts body, wheels, and tires. The majority of these trucks run on the good-looking J Concepts Firestorm tires or the Gold Years. A lot of J Concepts bodies really transformed this class. But we're getting ready to have a retro showdown, followed by champion. I saw that butt pinch. All right, drivers ready. Kicking off the day is top qualifier Troublemaker on the green. If anybody was watching, Matt just cleared the pit in one shot. Worth a try if you want to make some speed. With that extra dirt in there, it should be a little easier. A good-looking run for the top qualifier Troublemaker. Line up the big boss with lane choice over Blue Thunder. On deck, it's Mike Lohman again in his USA 1 on deck, taking on the Fire Dragon of Matt Mortillo on deck. Next race, owner-operator RC Madness, Chris Marcy is here. Let's give him a round of applause for letting us have this event. Thank you, Chris. Much appreciated. Look at that Fiji up in the air. Look at him. Hell of a guy, I'll tell you. He was out here with a measuring stick making sure this was perfectly level. We appreciate it. All right, drivers ready. Big Boss, Blue Thunder, watch for green. Lohman dips one tire out, trying to make the clearing. Blue Thunder is going to be advancing. Blue Thunder crossed the line first anyway, but what we're going to do, if one tire dips out, that is not going to be a DQ. We'll let you get back in the pit, but if both tires dip out, your two right side or your two left side tires, that's a DQ. One tire touched the dirt, we'll let you square up. If two tires get out, that's going to be a DQ. One Fire Dragon, watch for green. Oh, the pit gets Mike back to back. Fire Dragon negotiates it. Too hard the first time, too tentative the second time. That's the risk of the pit. Come check out the bracket, guys, on the monitor behind me. You'll see when you're up live, if you're up later in the round. And drivers are ready. Watch for the green. Nice pit for both drivers. That dirt in there is definitely accelerating the times through there compared to yesterday. It's Pete with a slight lead. Gets that ramp barely. Drives up the side. We're going to give it to him. Pup is over. And Outlaw moves on. That's about as close as a ramp hit you can get without DQ, and awful close. Drove up the side of it. You're on deck. Get him ready. PA Mountain Monster, AM/PM Rocket. Watch for green. Mortillo with an impressive pit, clears it easily, and he's got a lead. Stoltz sheds the body. Oh, and Mortillo misses a ramp and DQs himself after getting a monster lead on Stoltz. And Matt prevails. Awesome effort by Matt Mortillo and that AM/PM boss, but he tanked it. Digger lined up, Barefoot lined up. Kyle, just give me one distance for the light here, if you don't mind. Sorry. Drivers are ready. Watch for green. Both play conservative over the pit, but Digger's off to an early lead. The Barefoot with the four-wheel steering. A little trouble in that turn. Digger's got a big lead. Get his last ramp. And Dennis Anderson and the Gravedigger, be proud of that run there. Dan moving on in the Digger. Zeus with lane choice over Silver Bullet. These guys are lined up and ready. It's Zeus and Silver Bullet. Watch it for green. Nicely negotiated pit. Kyle made a steering correction to stay in it, and it's side by side. You'll see the high-flying big air racing after this class. Right now it's two mega trucks, two retros headed for the finish line. It looks like Zeus. Kyle Batman takes out Silver Billet with a photo finish. Best race so far in the class.
Opts for that left-hand turning lane. And Kaboom will be lining it up right next to him. On deck, Carolina Crusher Charlie Buckland. He'll be taking on Thor and Kyle Batman. Carolina Crusher, Charlie Buckland taking on Thor, Kyle Batman on deck. Beautiful 1989 Chevrolet in that left-hand lane. Awesome looking hot rod retro monster truck in the right-hand lane. Drivers getting into position. They're ready to rock and roll. So are we. Drivers on the green. Oh, and a jump for Kaboom, and he rolls it over anyway. Tough break for Derek, but the Crusher pulling out to a lead. Down the backstretch, hopping his way, bouncing his way for control. And Crusher will be moving on. Carolina Crusher winning that round there. It kind of was like a buy run, says it. That's right. All right, drivers look like they're ready to rock and roll. Drivers ready? On the green. Through the pits they go, side by side. Oh, Thor gets a little hung up. Carolina Crusher pulls out to a lead. A tough break for Thor. That challenging pit proves costly for Thor. But Kyle will be back. He's got his other trucks in the fight. Crusher across the line. Charlie Buckland was probably qualifying. Qualified number 2 in the bracket here today. He'll be back. Meanwhile, Mad Dog, Ethan Saunders, he chooses that left-hand lane. This is drivers ready. Watch for the green. Side-by-side start. Big air for the Crusher. He sheds the body. Mad Dog pulls out to a small lead as they hit the first turn. Mad Dog working that backside, bouncing all over the place. Oh, wheelies up over the turn. Mad Dog with a great run. He's going to win it. Mad Dog is fast. Great run for Mad Dog, working the 4-wheel steering on that machine. They're ready to go on the green. Off and running it side by side, and the Pennsylvania Mountain Monster stuck in the pit, throwing rocks all over the place. Looks like he gets bogged down. Ultimate Warrior goes on. The tough negotiated retro monster pits. Fight another monster here. Get the tow truck out for that one. 1940s Chevrolet pickup tow truck taking on that awesome looking Bigfoot Ford. Drivers ready. Watch for green. Towasaurus Rex having some sort of issue on the pit there. Bigfoot's off and running. Towasaurus gets himself free, but Bigfoot's out in front, and Bigfoot will be taking the win here. Bigfoot 3. Towasaurus Rex completing his run. It's an unfortunate hang-up in the pit. Towasaurus around that final corner lining up, and he's going to jump it across the finish line. A good run for both trucks. Bigfoot, your winner. Monster Bet, USA 1. On deck, Bigfoot, Tom Greathouse, and Stumper.
USA 1 and the Vet just getting lined up here. Drivers are ready. Red lights are on. Watch for green. A little lead for Monster Vet, but here comes the hard charging Chevy. And it's even. It's even coming in the last turn. USA 1 edges him out by a truck length. Awful close with the heartbeat of America. With those JB scale graphics flags looking awesome. USA 1 will be back. Awesome effort by John. Down on power, almost nipped him. Nice job for the Vet. Tom Greathouse, lane choice. Pick your lane. He's choosing the right lane. And Dan's going to grab the Stomper. Look at this guy. hell of a... All right, Stomper and Bigfoot line up. Drivers ready. Ford versus Chevy on the green. And Dan tries to clear the pit and butts 2 tires out. Trying to get the advantage. Looks like he's gonna beat him to the line, but he is gonna get DQ'd. And Greathouse is gonna get another chance. Too bad the Stomper looked like it was up for a fight today. But Bigfoot moving on. They'll be doing some demonstrations later today as well. Drivers ready, Leadfoot, barefoot on the green. Oh, 4 tires out for Leadfoot. Tough break for John, who qualified so well. Now he's got a mechanical issue, but McKenzie's putting down a smooth run, and that awesome bear. He's going to be a player if he can get that 4-wheel steering hooked up right. Nice looking run for McKenzie. The faster trucks are starting to move on here. Tough break for John Soule there.
Last race of the first Monster Trucks World Championship. On deck, Troublemaker, Big Boss. On deck, Troublemaker and Big Boss. The next matchup, meanwhile, Bob and Marilyn Chandler's Bigfoot 4 sitting on the line. Matt Stoltz behind the wheel, taking on Gunslinger with Pete Paquette. Drivers ready, watch for green. 2 incredible forwards take off, go sky high. Bigfoot gets 2 wheels up, out of the pit. He's DQ'd. It's going to be Gunslinger moving on. Matt trying to push the issue and stay ahead of Gunslinger. Pete's giving him a great run anyway. A great run for the Gunslinger, but a tough break for Bigfoot 4. Big time air for Bigfoot trying to push the issue, and he just gets a little bit crooked. The pits are the great equalizer here today in Enfield. And I can't let that go the entire day. All right, drivers ready on the green. The Big Boss, he rolls it on over. He had great big time air. He got the jump on Troublemaker even, and he just rolls it right onto his lid, flipped it over. Troublemaker continues on, and he'll get the win. Wow, a tough break as Mike got a big jump and Big Boss, but then just caught. He's on the line. He'll take on Outlaw on deck. Matt is back with the Pennsylvania Mountain Monster. He'll be taking on Gravedigger. Drivers ready. Fire Dragon, Outlaw on the green. Mortillo decides to leap the entire pit and land out of bounds. Tough break for Fire Dragon. Outlaw's looking good so far, though. And even though he did miss that backstretch ramp, Mortillo already DQ'd. Outlaw will be moving on. And Outlaw will be back.
True. 2 sets of J Concepts Goldyear's Monster Truck Retro tires here, going to do battle for the PA Mountain Monster and the Digger. Red lights are on. Watch for green. Even after the pit. Even down the back straightaway, but Digger tumbles wildly and rolls. PA Mountain Monster gonna move on. Dennis Anderson fashion, Ethan says, and he's 100% right. The Digger almost came back on him. And Matt's moving on to PA Mountain Monster. Nice job, drivers.
You're on deck with Mad Dog. Incredible retro racing here today at the RC Monster Truck Challenge World Finals. And Carolina Crusher. Left-hand lane, Zeus. Right-hand lane, drivers are ready. Watch for the green. Through the pit they go. Carolina Crusher out first. Both trucks clean. Big air for Zeus. Crusher works the backside of the racetrack. Into that final turn. Zeus trying to get to the turn, but it's the Carolina Crusher. Crusher, your winner. This brings up Carolina Crusher Charlie taking on...
Challenging Matt for that top qualifier spot. He went number 2 out of the 31 truck field. But Ethan's Mad Dog always up for a challenge with that good-looking rear wing and custom retro body. Mid-wing, good call. Top wing. Mad Dog and Crusher on the green. Both a little slow, but clean through the pit, and we got a race. Charlie coming back, only a truck length or 2 behind. Ethan spins out slightly. Mad Dog getting the win and moving on. Crab walking down that is cool. Crab walking down in front of the camera. Awesome job. Even a little showboat after that win. Warrior. He's going to try and be the next one to take down Matt. They're all gunning for him. On deck, it's Dan's USA 1 taking on Tom Greathouse in the Bigfoot. That's a good matchup. Another Bigfoot USA 1 matchup. Right now, it's Bigfoot and Ultimate Warrior. Watch for green. Mackenzie's in a bind, and it's going to be tough to get out. Stoltz with some trouble. Mackenzie going over the buses. And I think this one's going to be wrapped up for Stoltz. Bigfoot 3 moving on, and Stoltz has got 3 out of the 4 retros still in the fight. Mike with some bad luck there. He put a lot of effort into that truck, and the pit bit him. Mo, you got any simple green over there? Give it up. Give it up. USA 1, Bigfoot, Chevrolet versus Ford. Dan and Tom watching for green. And the USA 1 is out of shape and a dead controller. Oh, terrible luck for the heartbeat. But Greathouse has got a good run going. He's going to be a player. Ethan Saunders says, I guess the heartbeat has stopped. Tough luck for USA 1. Something mechanical went on there.
It's Barefoot Sport in the right-hand lane, taking on the awesome Gunslinger, mega-powered Ford. Drivers ready. Watch for green. Sky high through the pits, clean for both drivers and even in the second jump. Down the backstretch, Barefoot on 2 wheels, he misses the ramp. Gunslinger is gonna get the win. Barefoot Sport finishes up first, but Gunslinger, Mike Mackenzie trying to push it on that backstretch. They were dead even, and Barefoot makes a bad mistake. Troublemaker Chevy, Outlaw Ford, ready to do side-by-side battle. Winner goes to the semifinals. Drivers on the green. Through the pits, Outlaw little wheelies a little behind, but both clean. Down the backstretch they go. Outlaw trying to make up the ground. Troublemaker out in front through the final turn. Troublemaker comes across the finish line to go to the Final 4. A great effort out of the part of Pete Buckhead and Outlaw, but it wasn't enough as Carolina Crusher Chevy, Pennsylvania Mountain Monster Ford. Another great matchup here. Drivers are ready. Watch for green. Off and running through the pits, nice and even. Door to door. Crusher slipped out a little wide, but Mountain Monster lost a little speed. Final turn, it's pretty even to the finish line. Carolina Crusher! Carolina Crusher! Your winner. He'll move to the Final 4. Great race by both those drivers. Doesn't get better than a classic retro tan lane. Taking on the Mad Dog Chevy. Drivers are ready. Watch for green. Side by side. Oh, Mad Dog gets a little hung up. Mad Dog hung over the pits. He frees himself with that 4-wheel steering, so he is not DQ'd. Bigfoot, though, is working that backstretch jump. And the king of the monster trucks, Bigfoot 3, he'll be moving on. A tough break for Mad Dog. That's a Mad Dog now. Gunslinger, Bigfoot, ready to rock and roll. Drivers ready? On the green. Gunslinger, he's still good. Both trucks good. He only dipped one tire out. Bigfoot on his tail. Gunslinger right there working that backstretch. Bigfoot right there with the final turn. It's even to the final turn. And Gunslinger pulls out ahead. And Gunslinger moves to the final four. Great race. Beautiful looking Chevrolet monster trucks will go head to head. Troublemaker, the top qualifier, Carolina Crusher, won the first bracket last night in qualifying. Should be a good matchup. Drivers ready. Watch for green. Crusher with some big time air. He clears the pit and pulls out in front. Troublemaker got a little hung up in the pit. Down the backstretch goes Crusher. Final turn, Matt's trying to make up the ground, but Carolina Crusher will take out the top qualifier, and Crusher's going to the finals. Carolina Crusher, your winner. Tough break there for the top qualifier. Matt got a little hung up in that right rear coming out of the pit. And you a great driver. Trying to get to the semifinals of Bigfoot, Acclaim Ford, and Gunslinger Mega Power Products. Drivers ready? Watch for green. Good job for both trucks. Oh, Gunslinger gets hung up in the pits. A tough break. What a tough break for Pete and the Gunslinger. He's putting down great runs all day long. And Bigfoot 3 will meet Carolina Crusher in the RCMTC Retro Renegades Battle of the Monster Truck Championships. All right, drivers ready? Watch for the green. Good start, Troublemaker clearing that pit. Gunslinger again gets hung up. Tough break. But Troublemaker, even though he did not take that #1 qualifying spot to the finals, he'll get a podium finish out of it. Third place, the Troublemaker Chevrolet. All right, Carolina Crusher with lane choice. He'll go into the right lane. Bigfoot into the left lane. Carolina Crusher, Bigfoot. This is for the RCMTC Retro Renegades Battle of the Monster Trucks World Championship. Bigfoot Ford, Carolina Crusher Chevy. Drivers ready? Watch for the green. Off and running. Great pits by both trucks. They get out even. Slightly to the Crusher. Down the backstretch they go. Slightly to Crusher. Final turn. Coming to the finish, the Carolina Crusher! Carolina Crusher wins the RCMTC Retro Renegades Battle of the Monster Trucks World Championship. Incredible job of racing by all these guys and a great effort out of the part of Matt Stoltz and Bigfoot. What a final round that was. It came right down to the last turn. Unbelievable. He does. Carolina Crusher wins Retro. Unbelievable. Crusher, your podium finishers, Carolina Crusher first, and then Matt Stoltz takes up #2 with Troublemaker and #3 with Carolina Crusher. Drivers, congratulations. Enjoy your hardware. We'll take some pictures, and we'll get ready for Megatruck. Congrats to all our retro racers. Let's have a big hand of applause for the Retro Renegades Battle of the Monster Trucks.